on the 4 laws governing a godly home. The first one goes to the husband. In that passage, you saw the first one goes to the wife. Then the second one goes to the wife, to the husband. Then the third one goes to the parents. He said fathers. Then the third one goes, the fourth one, the last one goes to the children. But let's quickly go. Let's pick the first one. I am not going to start from verse 18. I am going to start from verse 19. I want to pick the husbands first. So the first rule to the husband, that verse 19 says, husbands, love your wife and do not be bitter towards them. Now, if you look at this passage, you discover that the husband and wife, God give one law to husband. Just one. God give one law to the wife. Just one. There is no major law again for husband to wife that is as prominent as this one. Husband, love your wife and don't be bitter towards them. It's just one very strong one. I'm going to talk about that one briefly. If we go to, let's talk about love. Husband, love your wife. Husband, love. You know, it may seem so simple. The love before marriage is different. It's different. The love that can make you during courtship to trek 5 miles talking, and you will not know you are talking, and you will not know you are trekking, and you'll be talking. It is when the wife has boarded bus and the husband is coming back home, he will know that he has trekked so far. That is when he will not board a taxi. Can I have a witness in the house? You escort your wife, you talk during courtship, 5 miles, you don't know. And she bought taxi, you are coming back, say, come on, I've trekked so far, taxi. The love has gone, so it remains only you now. The love of before marriage, courtship is different. It's different from the one after marriage. So when we're talking about husband, love your wife, that is the same thing that is being recited during marriage ceremony. I will love you for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer. Don't deceive yourself. Don't let all these people that say for richer, it's a lie. For richer, for poorer, yes. That is whatever goes, anything. I'm sticking. You do not see different type of problem occurring in marriage today. Even young couples, 3 years are divorcing because they don't prepare for what they are saying. They don't confess it. They don't prepare for it. They don't prepare their mind for all the things that can come up. Come. Husband is coming. New wife also come. Everybody come with his problem. Biological problem, sociological problem, psychological problem. But when you are caught, you didn't ask of all those problems. You didn't say, what problem do you have in your family? You didn't ask now. Love has blinded everybody. So now you now come to the altar of God when angels are witnessing and God is there, and you are saying for richer. Include everything that he has brought. For richer, for poorer. That is, as you are, I don't know you finish, but everything you brought, I marry everything, Papa. Together. I marry everything together. So when the Bible says, husband, love your wife as Christ also loved the church. What baffled me from that Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25 is that the standard God has given for love, for husband to love their wife, is the standard of Christ to the church. And you know, church contains different type of people, different classes of people. In fact, church is a spiritual hospital. Spiritual stomach trouble, spiritual headache. Some people, if not for Christ, they are already going in the mouth of madness. It is Christ that brings them back again, that revives them. Anything that triggers that thing again if you trigger it again with your lack of patience, you're on your own. Let's clap for Jesus. He said, as Christ loved the church. We are not perfect. We are not perfect. The church is open for everybody. Come inside. And Christ loved all of us. He loved the man with the 6,000 demons, the man of Gadarene. He crossed the sea to go and meet him. Only him alone to go and preach to him across the sea in the evening. To go and see him. He loved him. Mary Magdalene, out of him 7 demons were cast, and she kept on following Jesus henceforth. Jesus loved her. Who again? The one that broke oil, alabaster box, and pour it upon the head of Jesus while he was eating at the dining table. Mary Magdalene and the disciples said, wow, the disciples were irritated. What of you? If it is even man, it would have been better. If it had been a decent woman, it would have been better. But everybody knows this woman as an harlot, and she came and broke oil and poured it on Jesus. Disciples were irritated. They were angry. They said, instead of wasting it, why can't you sell it? Jesus said, leave her alone. Jesus loved everybody as they come. Everyone. The lepers, the blind Bartimaeus, everybody. Eventually, a massive crowd of people were following Jesus. He loved everybody. Now, he said, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church. If we look at it further, he said, as Christ loved the church and gave himself to her. He gave himself to her. He gave himself very deep, very strong. He gave himself, that is, he died for her. That is the standard of the love God expects women to have for our wives. Now, if you are not able to have that type of wife, that type of love for your wife, then it is not the wife that has problem. It is the man, because you are the one who proposed. Did he propose to you? Was it the one who proposed to you? Or you are the one who proposed to him? Didn't you pray? Maybe you pray and you propose to him, and after you now said that he comes from a stubborn family. You said he's so stubborn. You said he's so arrogant. In fact, I have seen many people, including ministers, that said they don't know that the wife is a witch. Under an excuse not to love, is a witch. Very good, because it's your wife and it's a witch, and you have married her, and the two of you have become one, so you are a wizard. Yeah. Love your wife. It's a command. It's not a pleading. As Christ loved the church and gave himself to her. That is, you can feel her pain. You can die for her. That is it. That is what the Bible says. You know, as I talk now, that you can die for her. Some people say, which one? Which one? So people in their heart, as they remain calm like that, they said, which one? But you have to be delivered. Because your love to your wife is as unto Christ. As you love your wife, it is a measure of your love for Christ. There is no way you can hate your wife and love Christ. You cannot hate your wife and love Jesus. How can you hate your wife and you say you love her father? You hate your wife, you love her father. No. When you tell her father, I love your wife, I love your daughter, but you, I hate your daughter, but no, you, I can't do anything for you, I like you. When that man said the man is sensible, how much more God? Who gave you that woman? God. So the standard of the love is as Christ loved the church and gave himself to her. If you are not yet feeling her pain, you need revival. If you are not yet feeling her pain, you need revival. They are not there feeling at tears in the middle of the night. You need revival. What hurts her does not hurt you. There's a fundamental problem. All what concerns you is give me the food, take care of me, take care of my children. I don't care about her. I doubt heaven. I doubt your heaven. Because it is the devil that has entered, and he entered whichever way. In the case of husband and wife, it is not the matter of who is guilty, it is the matter of who is sorry. Who will say I'm sorry? It's not the matter of who is guilty, it is the matter of clearing the mess. Not minding who is guilty now. Because that is the first institution. When Jesus came into the world, he sanitized that institution by his first miracle.